how you like this, guys? I get a text from Osley's daughter. It was yesterday, right, Joe? Yesterday the text came through and she was like, hey, my dad's stuff had gotten moved to my aunt's house and she wants it gone. So I want to know if Joe can come help us move all my dad's equipment to where my mom lives. And can he go, wait Joe, can he go to the shop and talk with all of Osley's friends over there and ask them could they come help too. You don't see it, but I'm giving you guys the invisible finger because I want to be rude on my vlog today. I don't want to be rude on my vlog today because I'm going now for pre-op. Okay? Look, those guys have not even visited Osley. We've only not been there for like 5 or 6 weeks since we've been helping Jess. And like I said, I don't know if it's forever, but this is my beef that I had with Osley. Both me and Joe were having an argument with Osley. I stopped the argument. I'm like, let's stop because we're going to say things that we don't want to say, you know, reverse. And Joe's like, yeah, okay, let's stop. So then he didn't talk to me. He kept talking to Joe, but when I would talk with him politely, he just turned his head. And this is my thing. I'm the one. I'm the neck that turns the bloody head. I'm the one that tells Joe, let's go to see Osley. When Joe doesn't want to go because he's not up to it, I'm like, we have to go. You know, he depends on this. It motivates him. Come on, let's go. So, and then you're going to stop talking to me? Then you need to know that you stopped talking to the wrong person. So that was my thing with Osley. And like I've always said, I don't know if it's forever, but I know I needed the 6 weeks break to, you know, stay up in my feelings and stuff. So it's like, no, Joe's not going to help not another person move. We helped my dad because it was only my dad. 75-year-old man trying to move out of a shop and a 3-bedroom house with no help. I couldn't live, I couldn't sleep at night and had my dad go through that alone. So we helped my dad. So then, and then let me go back to my dad. Whenever we did any move at all, my dad was the first one there. We didn't even have to ask. I have to give him his credit. He may have a lot of flaws, just like all of us have a lot of flaws, but I'm telling you, when it comes to helping you out with stuff like that, he's there for you. So I can't give him a bad name with that. Then when it came to Jessica and Ron, I'm Ron and Louise's friend. I wasn't Jessica and Nicole's friend. They were kids. They're the same age of my kids, all right? So I'm the grandparents' friend, and Louise died. And so Ron's left alone in his own shoit. Literally, no pun intended, and all he's got is Jessica. How can I walk away from those two people? I can't. Joe keeps forgetting that this is building 3. See, it's a 3 there? That's a building 1 and 2 over there. That's a 3 and that's a 4 for the eyeglass place. Anyways, I don't, even if Jessica leaves and never talks to me again, which I don't see her ever doing that, but let's say that happened and she's ungrateful, yada yada, I still will not regret that I helped her. I won't regret it because of the fact that it needed to be done, and I always put myself in other people's shoes. And I say, okay, if I were in this situation and I didn't have nobody and it's only me and a disabled grandpa, I would just really be angry and heartbroken if no one came and helped me. So that's why I went ahead. But I'm not going to move no bullcrap machinery from, well, not me, but Joe. Joe's not going to move no bullcrap machinery from Maria's house to take it over to the ex-wife's house, you know, just because Osley say, oh, these things are still worth, you know, valuable, and I want to keep them for when I get out of here. I could open up my shop. You live in a life of illusions, Osley. So I'm like, no, let Maria sell that stuff and take the money, because Osley owe her over $10,000 for the shop anyways. So let her sell it and keep the money. They're so darn stingy, you know. Anyways, it's dark on here. I don't know if you can see me, but we're at Kaiser. I'm going for my first appointment today, which is the pre-op. And let's see if my body is strong enough to withstand surgery. I think it is, but you know, they have to do this, and I prefer that they do this because I don't want to go under anesthesia and find out something was wrong with my heart or something, and then another big, worse dilemma come upon me. So we're trying to find parking, then we're going to run in here, do this appointment, and then we have another one at 1 o'clock. We got off the elevator because it kept going up when you want to go down, and it's hot. Let's go stairs. Thank you. I'm so glad I can walk because I hate dealing with the elevators. Every time, well, not even, wait, Joe. I am so glad I can walk. Joe's pushing me up by my butt because I hate dealing with the elevators. They're always going down. when you want to go up, they're going up when you want to go down, and they're stuffy. Room 1, Joe. I don't know why they want the opening in the back if they're gonna have to like mess with my front. Is he gonna do that? Or she? It's a she that I'm gonna see. So this is for, oh, I think I smell frozen. They need to wash this with some bleach. Only but these people know what a frozen. Frozen means it just smells not fresh and so clean, you know? So this is the first appointment pre-op, all right? Waiting for an EKG because I suffer from PVCs, so I want to make sure everything is okay with that. The elevator for this one is too many floors. Too many floors. Joe and I have been walking all the stairs today, up and down, but it's too many floors for this one. We have to go to 4th floor.
Oh, yeah.
That way, no? Okay. Let's press up again, Daddy. Yeah, guys, we've been going 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor, but now this one has to go to 4th floor. So I don't want to like overdo it because I've been doing good. How you doing?
All right.
Mr. Fitness. All right, guys. I'm gonna take chance off of Joe in this elevator. Yes.
Wait up.
There's only one way to go. 4 would look for 432.
Top.
Then at 4:30. I already met with the pre-op guy and he was so awesome. He has me calm and cool as a cucumber. We're waiting in the room for the anesthesiologist to come in, and the young lady said, one of the providers will be with you shortly. I'm like, one of the providers? You better be the one that's going to be in the room with me tomorrow. The PA that is taking care of me about the anesthesia stuff, she's really chill. She's not going to be in the room tomorrow, but I'm telling her stuff like, please tell that man not to break my teeth when he intubates me. I said, because my teeth is my moneymaker. And she's all like, you know, we already noted the thing like 16 times in your charts what you can't have. They're not going to give you that drug. You're going to be fine. I'm like, that's what you say. And then she said, you might wake up combative. I'm like, put Joe in her so I can beat him up. I think it's the PA that's going to be in the room with me. And so we're just waiting. And we hungry. We got here like 11. And it's almost 2 o'clock. We haven't eaten. We haven't drank anything. And I have to stop eating by midnight tonight, so I want to go home and eat something decent. Drink a Coke. I need a Coke today because I just have a feeling that they will not allow me to drink like carbonated drinks while I'm healing from this abdominal thing here. So the thing's lopsided. I just got through doing a live event and so many of you were able to come on, and I'm so grateful for that because I felt your love, I felt your well wishes. I definitely received your prayers, and I'm going into this surgery tomorrow very confident. So when I got to Kaiser first thing this morning, I saw a physician's assistant. He was the one that did the pre-op stuff, and I really liked him. He's not going to be in on the surgery tomorrow because he has to do clinic. I liked him so much that I asked him, can they just like swap your schedule tomorrow so you could be in there with me? And he goes, I wish. He says, but I have to do clinic. And he asked me if there were any questions, and I said, yeah, how do I cancel this surgery? And he says, why? Didn't I put you at ease? And I told him that I was afraid of anesthesia because of what I went through when I was 18. And so he told me that, you know, anesthesia will put me at peace about that, but don't worry because they've got that covered. And then he said something very profound to me, and he says, Barbara, you know, most of the time, majority of the time, when you have polyps in any one of your organs, they're usually benign, but there's always that very small percentage that it could be malignant. And so if you have that growing in you and your gallbladder is already not functioning and you can live without this gallbladder, take it out. I was like, say no more. I'm done. I'm ready. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. So then after that, I did blood work because he ordered blood work to make sure the liver was functioning right. He ordered an EKG. The young man that did the EKG, he looked white, all right? He did not look Latin at all. Come to find out that his parents are from Cuba, and he's been back to Cuba several times. And so he asked me where was my accent from, and I told him Belize, and he's like, oh, we're neighbors. And he goes, it's gonna go well for you tomorrow. You have a birthday. Everybody tells me I have a birthday coming up because they saw that it was August 1st. My birthday's August 14th. And they're like, you're gonna be able to eat what you want to eat, da 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 da. So that was awesome. Met a beautiful couple in the waiting room while waiting for the EKG. The husband's gonna have hernia repair surgery tomorrow. And I'm going to be praying for them, Scott and Sherry. So they took my phone number and they said, we're going to call and make sure you're okay. And so what else? The guy who drew my blood, well, from this arm, his name is Julian, and he was a black guy. And I told him that for the miscarried baby that I had, if that baby was a boy, I would have named him Julian. As a matter of fact, if Jada was a boy, I would have named her Julian, or him Julian. And that's why I named her Julianne, you see? So I think that's another sign from God that everything's gonna be okay. And then I had to wait for an hour, and then I went to see the anesthesiologists, 2 of them, because the first girl that came in, she answered a lot of questions, but she still had to go verify certain things with somebody else. Maybe he was higher up than her or whatever. He came in and he answered a bunch more questions. So it's not just about the anesthesia and the paralytic, it's also about the meds they give me afterwards to combat nausea and vomiting and stuff like that after the surgery. A lot of those things I can't take, so they have to know which ones not to give me, because some of them will do like Bell's palsy or maybe stop my breathing or whatever. So they need to know. So they are going to intubate me, meaning they're going to put that tube down my throat for me to breathe, because they are going to paralyze me. So whenever they're going to paralyze you to do the abdominal type surgery, they have to intubate you. So I'm going to be sore for a couple of days. So I definitely will not put up any vlogs, you know, while I'm sore like that in my throat. And plus I know you guys don't want me to overdo anyways, you know, so I'm going to make sure that I'm being good. So today is August the 1st. I'm going to wrap this vlog up. I'm going to edit it, publish it, everything. And then what I'm going to do are live events. And I'm probably going to do it from the cooking channel. But just check for the live events, because you know I don't keep my lives up. You know, there's a reason I don't keep them up, because I want us to be able to speak freely. And that's all we're gonna do. If one of the kids have to go live and just like show me on camera and go, Mom is here, she's okay, but she's just dealing with a sore throat or whatever, I want you guys to know that I'm okay, because I don't want you to fret. A bunch of you, I have your private phone number, and I'm gonna make sure that the kids contact all of you to let you know that I'm well tomorrow. So the surgery is at 10:30 to 11:30 California time. The minute the kids see that I'm awake and I'm like, I know them, I'm cognizant and everything, they're gonna start sending out the text, probably from my phone, and they're gonna say Mom is awake and she's doing well, you know. So you guys are gonna know that I'm doing okay. Keep the prayers going, because I don't take none of this for granted. They have to cauterize off a bile duct and also an artery, so I don't play around with that type of stuff. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now, because I have like 2 or 3 videos that I'm almost done editing that I have to upload for both channels, and so I'm just gonna wrap everything up early now at 5:47, so I can finish up all the upload before 8 o'clock. Well, not the uploads, but the editing will be finished at 8. The kids can always do the uploads, and you're gonna see what, you know, I upload. And then after that, the cooking channel next week, the kids are gonna take that over. And this vlog channel, we're just gonna do live for a little while until I'm on the mend. All right, I love you all for watching. Keep sending me your prayers, I really appreciate it. And I will speak with you guys again real soon. You'll see me real soon. I have a bunch of people I have to call, though. A lot of people have called me today, and I didn't get their calls because I was out, but I have a bunch of people that I have to call. But you'll see me real soon. Love you all. Bye. Yeah, Daddy, yun ay kimono. Yes, papá.